Today we shall discuss about an advanced data structure, namely binomial trees. So we shall see what is a binomial tree, and we shall also look at some properties of binomial trees. First we need to define what kind of a tree is called a binomial tree. We can define this data structure recursively. So this is the simplest binomial tree, B0. Here this subscript stands for the height of the tree. Here only a single node, and hence the height is 0. A typical way to define the height is the number of edges in the longest path from root to a leaf node. Here there are no edges, and hence the height is 0. So B0, you can remember it like a binomial tree with height 0. So only one node in it. And now we can see how we can recursively define a binomial tree of height k, that is Bk. What you can do is you take two binomial trees of height Bk minus 1. So we have two binomial trees of height k minus 1 each, and then what you do is you attach the second binomial tree Bk minus 1 as the leftmost child of the other tree, and that is what you can do to get a binomial tree of height k, that is Bk. We can see examples to make it more clear. So here we have B0, the simplest binomial tree, and now we can see how we can combine two B0s to get B1. So what you do, you take a B0 and then you attach another B0 as a child of it. So this is what you can do. You are taking two B0s, this and this, and you are attaching one B0 as a child of the other. So you are obtaining B1. Similarly, if you take one more copy of B1 and attach it here or hang it here, what you are getting is called B2. I think now the technique is clear. If you take a copy of B2 and you hang it here as a child, then what you are getting is called B3. Similarly, this is B3. If you take a copy of the B3 and hang it here as a child, then what you are obtaining is what is called B4. And if you look at B4, you can observe some properties. If you look at the depth, this is the root node at depth 0. The number of edges to be traversed from the root to root is 0. Here it is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So you can see that for B4 the height is 4, and also you can see that in B4 you have B0 as the rightmost child of the root node. Then the next child here is B1, then to the left you have B2 and then B3. So in B4 what we have is B3 is the leftmost child, then the second leftmost is B2, then B1 and B0. So here are some properties that we are observing. Later in this lecture itself, we can formalize those properties. So this is what we saw. If you look at a binomial tree Bk, it looks like this. The leftmost child is Bk minus 1, then the next is Bk minus 2, likewise it goes to B0. So there are in total k binomial trees as children of the root node of Bk. Now we can see some important properties of a binomial tree. If you take a binomial tree Bk, you know what it is. There are k child nodes for the root node, and you can prove that in Bk there are exactly 2 to the power k nodes. You can prove it using the principle of mathematical induction. The base case is when k equal to 0. When k is equal to 0, you will have 2 to the power k as 1, which is true because in B0 you have only one node, which is 2 to the power 0. So the base case is done. Now assuming the hypothesis, we can try to prove the induction step. So induction step is when k is equal to n. So the hypothesis is for k is equal to n minus 1. So we are saying that in B n minus 1 there are 2 to the power n minus 1 nodes, and here again 2 to the power n minus 1 nodes. And how will you obtain Bn from these two binomial trees, that is Bn minus 1, 2 copies? You link this copy as the leftmost child of this, then you are getting Bn. And from the induction hypothesis, you know that this tree is containing 2 to the power n minus 1 nodes. This is again because it is a copy. So the total number of nodes, you are not adding any more nodes, you are just linking it. So the total number of nodes is 2 to the power n minus 1 plus 2 to the power n minus 1. That is 2 into 2 to the power n minus 1, which is nothing but 2 to the power n. So by induction hypothesis, you can conclude that in Bk there are exactly 2 to the power k number of nodes. Next property, the height of Bk is exactly k. So the subscript is representing the height. Here again we can use principle of mathematical induction to prove it. Base case when k equal to 0, and when k is equal to 0, you know that you have only one node and the height is 0. So the base case is done. In the induction step, we will take k as n and we will look at the hypothesis in terms of the binomial trees when k is equal to n minus 1. So this is how you will obtain Bn from 2 Bn minus 1s by linking like this. And what is the height? You know that from the induction hypothesis, this binomial tree is having height n minus 1 and this again is having height n minus 1, and that is the induction hypothesis. And so what is the total height? If you look at this, you will have a height of n minus 1 plus 1 edge will let you get a height of n. So this is n minus 1 plus this edge, and thus we are proving that for the induction step when k is equal to n, the height is obtained as n, and hence by principle of mathematical induction, for all values of k greater than or equal to 0, the height is k. Next property, if you look at the binomial tree Bk, there are exactly k choose I nodes at level I for all I from 0 to k. So it is the I combinations of k, that is k choose I binomial coefficient, and that is why these trees are named as binomial trees. That is the reason for the name binomial trees, because at ith level of Bk the number of nodes is k choose I, that is k factorial divided by I factorial into k minus I factorial. Here again we can use induction to prove it. The base case is when k equal to 0. When k equal to 0, you will get 0 choose 0. This is the tree, and the number of nodes at this level is just 1, and you can easily verify that 0 choose 0, that is 0 factorial divided by 0 factorial into 0 factorial, which is nothing but 1 divided by 1, which is 1. So the base case is okay. Need to prove the induction step when k is equal to n. For that, you see, how will you obtain Bn from 2 Bn minus 1s? This is exactly how you will obtain Bn by 2 copies of Bn minus 1. Now we need to know at level I, you take any I in this tree, not that we are just combining two binomial trees of height n minus 1 by an edge linking the other tree as the leftmost child of one of the two trees. And if you look at here, you can see that if you are only looking at this tree, then if this is level I, you can see that here it must be level I minus 1, because why is it? Because of this edge, from here until here it is I, so from here again until here it is I, and 1 is this. So from, if you count from the root node of this binomial tree, this is level I minus 1 for that particular tree. Okay, because I minus 1 plus 1 is level I. Here there is no such edge, so it is I here. So this is level I in this particular tree, and if you look at this individual binomial tree, this is layer I minus 1 or level I minus 1. Now from the induction hypothesis, you know that the number of nodes at this level is n minus 1 choose I minus 1, and here it is n minus 1 choose I. From n minus 1, how will you choose I combinations, and here I minus 1. And if you sum it, if you apply or substitute the formula for n minus 1 choose I minus 1 and n minus 1 choose I, and if you solve, you can easily observe that it is nothing but n choose I, and this completes the proof, because the induction step we proved as when k is equal to n, it is n choose I, and hence by the method of mathematical induction you can conclude that for all values of k greater than or equal to 0, the number of nodes at level I of Bk is k choose I, and not that this is the reason for why such trees are called binomial trees, because the number of nodes present in a level, in a given level, is this binomial coefficient. Another property, if you look at the binomial tree Bk, the root node has degree k, and all the other nodes have degree less than k. Here again you can use mathematical induction to prove. Base case is when k equal to 0. When k is equal to 0, you have this as the tree and not that the only node is the root node and whose degree, which is the number of child nodes, is 0. So base case is proved. Now we have to prove the induction step when k is equal to n. We know that this is how you obtain bn from 2 copies of bn minus 1. And you know that the degree from the hypothesis, you know that the maximum degree or the degree of this root node is n minus 1, and here again it is n minus 1. And from the induction hypothesis, all the other nodes in these trees are having degrees less than n minus 1. Now the only change that you are making is the degree of this node is increased by 1 because you now added this as a child of this node. So the total, the maximum degree, which is this root node, is n minus 1, the original degree, plus the newly added child node contributing 1, and that is this one, and hence it is n. So we proved the induction step when k is n, there are n child nodes for the root node, and hence by method of mathematical induction you can conclude that for all values of k greater than or equal to 0, if you look at Bk, the binomial tree of height k, the degree of the root node will be k. The last property that we are going to look at is this: if the children of the root nodes in Bk are numbered from left to right by k minus 1, k minus 2, etc. 0, you know that there are k child nodes, and suppose you number the child nodes from the left by k minus 1, k minus 1 is the leftmost child, then k minus 2 is the the next leftmost child, etc. till 0, then you can verify that the ith child from the left is the root of the binomial tree Bi. Maybe an example will make it clear. If you look at B3, if you take k as 3, you can see that the leftmost child is nothing but B2, that is Bk k minus 1. Then the next child is B1, that is Bk minus 2, k is 3, and then B0. And if you add one more copy of B3 and hang it here, you will get B4, and when you are having B4, you are having it like the leftmost child is nothing but B3, next leftmost child is nothing but the root of B2, next leftmost child is nothing but the root of B1, and the last child is nothing but the root of B0. So these are some interesting properties about binomial trees. So with this, we are finishing this lecture. Today we have seen a data structure, namely binomial tree. We saw that it is a recursively defined tree with a very simple process to define a binomial tree of height k from 2 copies of binomial trees of height k minus 1. So how we do that is, you attach one binomial tree of height k minus 1 as the leftmost child of the other Bk minus 1, and we also have stated and proved a number of properties about binomial trees. Like the height is k for Bk, there are 2 to the power k nodes in total. At the level I, we have k choose I nodes, and if you number the child nodes from the left, like k minus 1, k minus 2, etc. up to 0 for Bk, then you can see that the ith leftmost child is the root of the binomial tree Bi. And in the next class, we are going to utilize binomial trees to define what is called a binomial heap. And the property that we discussed today will be used to prove certain properties of the data structure binomial heap. With this, we are finishing this lecture. Thank you.